but I say it anyway, just in case somebody woke up and thinking it's a different day and it's not. Today's Wednesday. Hope all is well with y'all. And my day today so far, guys, I must say, it's a slow day for me, so I'm going to the gym early. But on the way there, I just wanted to chit chat with you guys because, back to these deliveries, guys, and Shmoney Talk in regards to do's and don'ts. If you are ordering your foods, guys, or you're ordering any type of particular item and you have animals, please make sure that you're mindful of other individuals that have to deliver your products. Okay, this morning, first thing in the morning, around 6:30, here I am, bright and early. I thought I was getting a good start in the morning. Grabbed a Walmart Spark order, dropping it off to the individual's house. Okay, by 7 o'clock, everybody should be up. Earlier than that, but most people, they got to get ready for their work, so they should be up. I get there and the little old man is out in the yard, so I said, excuse me, sir, I have a delivery here, and I'm going to drop it off. I said the person's name. He's like, yes, he's coming out. And while he was coming out and I'm all excited, my first drop, I'm bubbly and everything, I was like, oh my gosh, yes, and good morning, sir, how are you? And up come this big Rottweiler out of nowhere. Okay, a nice little brown one. He looked pretty from a distance, but when he got too close to me, now I'm scared. So the little old man, because remember, that's his dog, and his dog in his mind is going to do what he tells the dog to do. But the dog is not going to do what he said because I am a threat, right? I have something in my hand. I'm getting close to the little old man, and the dog is like, wait a minute, I need to protect. So he goes in protection mode, so he dashes for me. The little old man is opening up his gate now to grab his items. I see this dog coming from my eyes facing this way. He's coming towards me. I don't know if he was playing. I don't know if he just wanted to how dogs come and smell you, I guess. I don't know what the dog was doing, but for me, I'm going to protect me. I didn't threw those items on that little old man and I fastly just closed that gate. The little old man was just baffled. He was like, oh, what's going on? And I was like, sir, your dog is coming at me. And he said, oh, and I got in my flesh a little bit. I know, Minister Mize talked about the flesh and the soul, and you got to make sure that you're getting the soul fed right and stuff like that. But we can say all of that, but when you're already exhausted and you're tired and you're consistently, doing the do's, you're being prayed up and all that, but sometimes you drop the ball. So today I dropped a little bit of the ball, and I was like, forget this. I'm about to take this little old man whole body apart because I pulled the gate and he was holding on to the gate. That little old man just swing with the gate and I had to protect myself at the end of the day. You remember, when you facing dangers, it automatically clicks in. You got to protect yourself. So I had to protect me. Okay. So when I closed the gate, I don't think the little old man was so happy about that. He gave me a stare. I gave him a stare. I looked him up and down too. I was like, what? And then all of a sudden he turns around, and after he then got the products, I would snap the picture and I say, thank you, sir. And I said, I'm out of there. Now my next delivery, I just want you to know that even though you get that one that's going to just trigger a part of you that you'll be like, oh my gosh, why am I even doing this thing? You're going to always get another one that's going to compensate for the first bad drop that you did. So I ended up getting a second order, and first time I saw that one, I said 50-pound bag of rice. Oh my goodness. I said, now there's going to be a challenge now, because this 50 pounds, y'all know that I went through therapy for my shoulders, and I got to put this on my shoulder, and they're living in an apartment. But God always going to look out for you. When you're prayed up and you did have that first encounter where the devil is trying to tap in at you, and then all of a sudden you just uppercutting and you giving him the right attitude so he can't come in and manifest the way he wanted to, and then the Lord steps in. So he stepped in, sent me Another set of people, so looking at their orders, it looked intense. But I said, you know what? I'm built for this thing. Let's just get it over with. I go in there and I start delivering to them. Up come the little old lady. And let me tell y'all, when you all start delivering in certain areas and you get to know the people, you become more aware. You're more mindful of the individuals. And if I am delivering to an elderly person, I'm more cautious. I have more grace towards them. And if it's heavy items, I make sure that I go and I carry it in there with them, and I go the extra mile for certain individuals. That's just how it is. Wherever you're located, you're going to find individuals that's really nice with you, and you be nice with them regardless if they tip you or not. Well, I wasn't looking for a tip. I just saw two little old ladies with a 50-pound rice. Common sense is going to kick in, like, hey, they're going to need some assistance. So I picked it up and I carry it and put it by their front door for them. And they were like, no, we got it. And I'm looking at them like, no, you don't. No, you don't. Okay, I'm having trouble with this myself, and I can throw a nice 80 across my back, and here you are talking about already bent over, but you got it. No, ma'am. Excuse me. Get out of the way. So I took their rice in an area where they could have dragged it in more comfortably. And as I was leaving, and they were like, God bless you, God bless you. And I said, God bless you back. I said, you all have an amazing day. And the little old lady said, don't leave. She said, here you go. And she pulled out a $10 tip and handed it to me. A nice little crispy, look at that, a nice little crispy 10. She handed it out to me and she said, God bless you. And I said, oh, I just had an encounter with a little Rottweiler, nearly took me out, and here you are, blessing me with a little tip to say, shh, don't worry about that. It ain't nothing but a little thing, Paulette. All you got to do is be more cautious next time you decide to go in anybody's yard. Y'all got to be cautious. When you are delivering for any type of gig work, any type, do not just roll in there and think that they're thinking about you at the time. Remember, their dog is their baby. So they probably release them. Some of them have doors that they can go in and come out as they please. So you guys must be very cautious when you are dropping off food. So I go in there. Yesterday I had another encounter with the dog, and the whole thing is the lady's like, put it on the porch. And on the picture, I was on DoorDash yesterday, and I saw the picture, and the picture was by the people's front door. So I'm like, oh, they don't have no dog. But anybody with a yard have a dog. Be cautious, okay? So I was in my little happy space too, and I go in there. Just before I open the door, that one was a bulldog, though. That one was not a Rottweiler. That one was a bulldog. Either way, I don't know the difference. They're all dogs, okay? They're all dogs, and he came out to me. I had her little McDonald's, and she's like, put it by the door. I said, really? I said, I know you lie. I just told her that. Sorry. Listen, sometimes you got to get a little sharp tongue with some individuals because they think you're like not all mentally here. So you just have to do what you got to do. So I said, I know you lie. And I put that thing by her fence, outside the fence. I snapped the picture with her dog included. That big old dog was just looking at me like just drooling too. And I snapped that picture and I was like, I bid you good eve, mama. I said, bye. I ain't taking that inside with that dog there. Like, how dare you? How the audacity to tell me to put it by your door when you know your dog is outside? You done lost your mind. I said, I know you lie. I had text. I said, I know you lie. And I put LOL and I just snapped picture and I was gone about my business. Now, like I say, to each his own. Some folks may just not said anything, but that I was a little bit in my flesh. I have the rights to be in the flesh sometimes. We're not perfect. Paulette's still striving. Paulette still got a lot of feces that needs to be cleaned out daily. And yesterday was just one of those days where I was like, she got a little sharp tongue, and it came out, and I said, I know you lie. And I said, LOL, and I left her food right there. Why? Because how dare you? How dare you tell me to come and take something inside when you already know? But all I'm trying to advise you guys, if you are in the gig economy or in any type of gig, make sure that you're aware that, all yards are not free. You can't freestyle in there. They have dogs. They probably have some type of animals up in there. And, be mindful. If you smell a dog, there's a dog nearby. Just letting you all know you can smell dogs. For those that's good at it, you be like, okay, yeah, there's a dog up in there. I ain't going nowhere close. And some folks will put beware of dog on their fence. And in reality, they don't have any dogs, but they're doing that to fend off all the extra people that coming around, but then sometimes those signs, you better make sure you're reading those signs as well. So just be mindful of those animals. They are out there in the gig economy. We don't need to get bit for a hamburger, no way. So be very mindful of that. And like anything, some days you're going to get up and it's going to all go like perfectly, and then some days, guys, you're gonna be in this economy and you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I should have just stayed home. Like anything, some days up, some days in between, some days down, and some days you just like holding your head and just shaking your head like take a deep breath, breathe, and keep it pushing. No sense of quitting. I feel 2026, you should not have no space of quitting. All the quitting you did 2024, 2023, 2022, 2021. Guys, stop the quitting. Expect the best out of life and make it happen. And if it's not happening for you, create a way to make it happen. That's it. Period. That's the message for today. If it's not happening the way you want it, then fix it. And only you can fix it. Nobody can fix it for you. So today I decided to get up, turn on my app, Walmart Spark, and that customer didn't treat me the way that I thought it should have been treated. The dog nearly took me out, but I nearly took him out too, because I was slamming that gate real quick, and things happen. Now, would they give me a bad write-up because I was protecting myself? I don't know. Hello there, Goyo. How are you, hermano? ¿Cómo está usted? Hope all is well. Hello, Mr. Picology, Brother Lamar. I think that's Brother Lamar, if I got that right. But yes, guys, I'm in front of the gym. I'm getting ready to go in and, do the do's. Today is going to be one of those amazing days, as always, And if it start off rough, then you got to create the good. Get the right attitude, get your mind right, and start to refocus yourself. Don't just stay there, and don't wait for tomorrow to start and reset yourself. You can reset right away. If you had a bad moment right now, you don't have to wait until tomorrow to say, well, I guess tomorrow's going to be a better day. No, I had a bad first day, and I turned around and I said, the next one is going to be better. And it was, so you got to adjust your attitude, fix yourself, and just go out there and get it done. Don't make one situation just ruin your whole day. Otherwise, you're weak. You don't want to be weak. Okay? We're not weak here. We're thriving, and we are strong individuals, and we got to become resilient to all the chaos around us. And we got to be able to snap back real quick, like slingshot. Right? That slingshot effect comes into play. Well, with that, guys, I am done for the day. I am going to talk to you guys probably tomorrow a little bit in regards to health and fitness. And I'm on week, I told you all last time I was on week 13. No, guys, I'm on week 16. Okay, I'm going to complete week 16, starting out week 17 on my health and fitness journey. And today I'm 3 days consecutively out of 5 that I'm at the gym. Okay, so progress is coming slowly but surely. And I'm excited, guys. Life is beautiful, and I am not going to sit back and allow nothing, no negativity, no nothing to take away my peace. I got to make sure that I'm focusing on mastering me, and that's it. We have no control over nothing else. Hello, Sister Mercy. How are you? Oh, you're just getting, it's okay, Sister Mercy. I know you got love for me, and I got love for you. Whenever I know sometimes I come on depending on the time, and it be, random. Every day I'm going to work on getting on at least 6 days out of the week. But sometimes, guys, life be lifing, and we have no control over that. I can say, okay, we're going to come on now. We're going to do this. And then all of a sudden it don't happen. And then you all be like, oh my gosh, you didn't come on today. Well, I will be coming on. It's just that I don't have a specific time. I have to go off of my scenario, sometimes I'm on Lyft. If I'm on Walmart Spark, you guys may see me more often. So when you see me come on, it's because I'm on Walmart Spark already and I can talk and I can, multitask. But when I'm on Lyft or doing the drive, I'm not able to do too much talking like that. I only have like 10 minutes, probably 15 minutes to say hello to you guys, because you have people in the back. Not everybody want to be on YouTube, So at the end of the day, guys, if you're just coming in, go ahead and hit that like button. Today, I was just giving you guys a few tips of how to go about your day when you're delivering, and making sure that if you are delivering to big yards or small yards, be mindful to keep an eye out for dogs, because they will sneak up on you. And let me tell you, nothing more worse than you delivering a little $5 something and you get bit and have to be interned somewhere because you have I don't know what I call that, rabies or whatever they call that, the dog give you because they didn't get their shot. You don't know people's animals, okay? So you don't want to incur a cost that can cost you over $1,000 for a little $5 hamburger. So be mindful if they have a yard, or some people have open yards and they tie their dogs in the back with a long leash that can come to the front. If you smell it, it's there. So be cautious of it. Drop it right there and snap a picture. Keep it moving. All right. So I just wanted to come on to let you all know that was my day this morning. And I nearly got my hand ripped off. But you know what? We were going down with a fight. I was going to bite him right back. Just kidding. But, you got to make the best out of it. I'm not going to sit here and cry. I got to laugh about it, because at the end of the day, I knew better. But then at the end of the day, I also thought that the individual knew his dog. And sometimes these people get dogs and they can't control their dogs. He couldn't control his dog. So what he did, he went on there and just allow the dog to just run raggedy. And that for me is very disappointing. When you say Lassie sit, Lassie should sit. Okay, when you say Lassie, go inside. Lassie should listen. Those dogs are smart. They should listen. But if you don't train them right, how you expect them to listen? They're following what they see their master do. So if the master is not listening or not training you, then they're running wild, But at the end of the day, guys, that's all I have for you today. How's everybody doing up in here? Before I leave, I just wanted to say thank you guys for coming in, for always showing up here. We appreciate you here at Life with Paulette. I love each and every one of you. I know sometimes it's random. I know these conversations on the go can be very like, oh my gosh, Paulette, this is all you're going to be giving us. Well, for right now, that's all I can afford to give, because of, right now, my goals that I'm on right now, this is in the car is all I got. At home, by the time I get home, you all are probably already in bed. Hawaii time and the mainland time is so different. So I try to get on here while I'm on the go and give myself that space so that I can chit chat with you guys and, just share my day, guys. Share how my progress is going along with when it comes to the gig economy. You all know on off days, I definitely want to share some tips and tricks with you guys. And especially on my health and fitness, hopefully I can lose some more weight, so that way I can have something to talk about and really tell you all the details of what's going on and the ups and downs and the struggles, when you have to focus on this weight loss that it took like a few holidays, and it's going to take probably another decade to get to the point where you're like, okay, I'm satisfied. You'll be ready to die by then, by the time you get that weight to the spot that you like, yes, I'm here. And it'll be like, click over to the other side. That's how long it will take if you don't focus. So I need to focus now, because I really want to enjoy when I hit to that nice weight that I want to get to, instead of just struggling through, and then by the time you get there, you're like, bye-bye, I bid you good eve. You don't want to be like that. So make better choices. Start today. Don't wait till tomorrow for it. And if you have not yet started making your health decisions, guys, before the doctor tell you what to do, I think it's best for you to do some proper prior planning, and you'll prevent poor performance, right? So with that, Sister Mercy say my phone didn't notify me. So for those that's not getting notification, according to Google, she said that you unsubscribe and then you subscribe again, okay? And then you hit all the notifications and then it should activate your progress and you should be getting the next one by tomorrow. So try that, guys. Unsubscribe, subscribe again, and then you hit all notifications and then it should do some activation here on YouTube. That's the recommendations that they give me. Okay, so try that, and if that don't work, then I'm going to call up to my little friend, YouTube, and figure out something else. But that's what they told me to do. Okay, Sister Mercy, just unsubscribe, subscribe again. Don't forget to subscribe again, and then you hit all notification again, and it should activate the system, so you should be receiving notification. And that's how it is. Sometimes everything have to get a restart. That's why we call it Reset Tuesdays. Okay, Reset Tuesday, because it's everything you need to reset. Sometimes you're going to get to that point where you got to just start all over again, and some of us have been starting over more than we need to or we should to, but what can we say about that? Sister, go. I'm on my weight loss journey too, sister. Yes, go. You remember you told me you wanted to gain weight. You want to gain that muscle. How's that coming along? Huh? Are you just starting right now? I hope all is well with you, Goyo. I'm telling you, I'm on week from the time we were talking the last time. Your sister in playing. I'm so serious about this. I need to video my juicing again, because I normally juice also, because that's great first thing in the morning to coat your stomach. And I have not been videoing it, so you guys not able to see it, but I need to get you guys more motivated onto that juicing, and also that kefir, that is great for your gut health as well, first thing in the morning. And I need to show you guys that, because sometimes people have like stomach situations and stuff, and they're like wondering why they're so sensitive, and in reality is that you're not feeding your gut the right foods first thing in the morning. That's why you're having all the acid reflux and all that extra stuff. But I'm gonna I need to do better, guys. Give me 6 weeks to get it together. Once my project is finished, Paulette's going to come back and I'm going to kick back in so I can give you guys more hands-on information, as I also want to take you guys some more adventures as well. And you all see how they are when we take you guys, and you guys get to see the views, and just to motivate you so you can move a little bit. Okay, I want you all to move. I want you all to make better choices. He said, I think I'm at 175 or 178. I want to see that 155 or 166. Look at you. Oh my gosh. Good for you, Goyo. You can do it though. See, you can do it. Tú lo puedes hacer. Solo es en la decisión. All you need to do is make the decision. You make the decision and you get it done. I could not tell you like 16 weeks ago today that I would have been telling you all that I'm 16 weeks into making better choices. And it's not fast. It's a slow progress. But you know what? That slow progress is all it takes, guys. You don't need to have, make these big jumps. I need to lose 10 pounds a week. Don't do it like that. Lose 1 pound to 2 pounds a week. Do it healthy. The healthier you do it, the faster, the easier it's going to be for you mentally, and you could trick your mind and your body, and instead of you turning around and just want this harsh weight off of you, and then what happens? It's going to come right back quick. So don't go for no fast little thing. Congratulations to you, Goyo, and keep up the good work, guys. Keep up the good works. Your health is important. If you don't have a gym, or you don't know no activities, walk up and down your stairs. If you don't have no stairs, walk around your house outside about 10 times. If you don't have any house, then walk the neighborhood. I don't know what to do. Or go back and forth to the refrigerator. Don't open it though. You go back and forth to the refrigerator, the longest distance, go around, and you walk about 10 to 15 times until you guys get your heart rate to a certain level. And then that's it. Or do some push-ups or do some squats. Squats is good. If you don't have a gym, you don't got nothing else to do, give yourself a goal for 50 squats a week. And then every week you increase 10. And when you know you'll be doing 200 squats, I mean, I'm just saying, squats is works all the big muscles, and what's going to do is it's going to help you guys to your blood flow to go all over your body. It's like an overall workout. Do some nice squats. Go on YouTube, find out how to do your squats correctly. And once you find out how to do your squats correctly, and you're not like, don't hurt your knees now. Do it correctly. They're going to show you how to do it. And you get a good 50 of those in good squats. That's all you need. Your heart rate's going to be up. Your legs going to be working. Your arms going to be working. Your whole body's going to be working. You hold in the stomach. Make that work too. Everything is going to be working. Okay? 50 squats start off with. Just in case. Don't make excuses for not having. Create ways to do it. Okay? Goyo say, I need to be the enemy with the refrigerator. We all do. But when the goal is big enough, the facts don't count. And if you don't have any other ways to get your workout in, but you love that refrigerator, just put a sign up and say, stop, leave me alone on the refrigerator. Meaning, don't touch me. That, how about making a sign like that? Stop, don't touch me. And then the refrigerator, automatically you're like, oh, I can't touch that refrigerator. I can't open it. And then you go back again, you come back again. Because you all know how we go when we set our mind on wanting something. We just go for it, right? But you can't do it because you already told yourself you're not going to open the refrigerator. You're just going to walk to it. Okay? And then that's it. There was a meme out where the guy had the scale by the refrigerator, in front of the refrigerator, so every time he had to go to open it, he had to step on the scale, and when he looked down and saw his weight, he just turned back around. It was discouraging because you're like, oh, this is the reason why I'm gaining all this weight. So put a scale probably by in front of your refrigerator, and every time you get close to it, you step on it, look down, and if she's going up, that means that refrigerator needs to stay closed. Okay, get yourself things that's going to prevent you from making bad decisions, and you got to figure it out. I mean, that's the easiest way that I could tell you. Have a blessed everyone. Works calling. Likewise, brother. You have a great one, Goyo. Keep me posted, Goyo. We on this now. Week number 16 is already here, so I'm looking forward to hear your progress. Thank you, Sister Mercy. Hope all is well, and I will see you guys on the next one because the gym is calling me. Like Goyo say, work is calling him. The gym is calling me, and I got to sit up because today is weightlifting day, guys. On Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I do weightlifting, and one of these days I'll show you all my guns. But right now, y'all can see that I'll be busting out of these shirt with these ham hocks, okay? But she's getting her ham hocks in a little bit of chiseling going on there. I got a little something. I got a little something. Y'all know it's there yet, but one of these days I'm gonna put on one of my shirt where y'all can see that nice little thing, okay? I should have been a bodybuilder, but you know what? Nah, that's not it. I don't like all that extra muscle. I just like to be toned, where you can just see the little ripness of it. But I do love to lift weights. And today's my heavyweight lifting, and I'm going to work full body today. And yeah, that's what we're doing today, guys. Sister Mercy say, make an egg and mushroom with some ground turkey with a little cheese. That sounds so good. Yummy. Can't believe it's not butter. No, that's delicious. I love that, Sister Mercy. Look at you giving. You know what? I should make that. I'm going to make that, but I need time. I need to be able to be home and not finishing up this project that I'm doing. But as soon as I finish up this project, I'm going to start doing more of that, Sister Mercy. I'm going to take that recipe from you. Anyway, you are very much welcome, Brother Goy. Okay, she's starting going. So with that, guys, I'm going to say a bitty goodie to you guys. I love y'all, and I see you all on the next one tomorrow. Bye-bye. Deuces, babies. Deuces.